how the eyebrows grow with the beard. I mean, I hate that, but it's ridiculous. But here I am. I wanted to go over this base updates that I've done a little bit. Well, there's some water, floating water things. Yeah, we won't look at that. We have a war map now. We have an alpha trophy, alpha T-Rex. Have some chairs for our fireplace, a little bunk bed, and a little chest there. This is just holding some random suits. This is some paints. Here's a couple of paintings. Let me turn that off. A couple of people. Here's some swampish type trees. I don't know. It's just a painting. Let's see. What if I do that? It's a little dark in here. Hey, the torches are finally working on. S Plus has had some updates, and it's been a little wonky. It's the first time on this map that I've ever used. I mean, first time I've ever used S Plus was when I started this Ragnarok map, and I noticed menu lag right away. I've never used this mod before. And, I mean, it's got too many. It's trying to do too much. It's a good mod, you know. Some of it's super cheaty, but I mostly just wanted the stair option, and you know, maybe stacking foundation so I could build this place. But so what I've done here, I've added on a walkway. So previously you could walk around right here and off into the dino yard, basically. And now you can walk all the way around to the other side of the base, the dino yard. And yeah, so that's a little better. But this is the whole reason I wanted S Plus, is change these ramps into stairs. I thought that was very cool. And the stacking of the foundations is awesome. And the fence foundations for the wall, which I made this bigger because we're planning on getting more wyverns and T-Rexes for ultimately boss fights, I suppose. So I have a whole lot more walls up here actually, but it doesn't look like it. So I just need to build some more walls. No biggie. Up there I've got a greenhouse going, and we've got 2 artifacts. Actually 2 of the same artifact. Here's our horses. I put a little tent out here, and Anita painted it. She was mad at me when she painted it, actually, but it looks fine. I hatched 2 more eggs. This is the lightning, and it is level 213. Name is Direct Current, and it's pretty much a beast. It was a 170 lightning wyvern, and this is just a little 20. It came out really weird looking. It's actually an ice. Whoa. Get into the light a little bit here. It looks like something crawled out of the sea. I like the white underneath. It's basically charcoal gray or something, and it has really cool eyes because of the dark colors that shows up. But yeah, these things are even though I have classic flyers, yeah, the movement speed hadn't been updated on the ice wyverns, which gives you a taste of what it's normally like, which is fine on the wyverns. I mean, they're pretty fast regardless. So this guy's stats are not so good, and the ice breath, you know, it's good for slowing. If you want to go slow down the T-Rex to tame, which I think I did. I got a new T-Rex also. Anita now has a poison. It is 211. Her lightning, she lost to an alpha. I mentioned that later in the video. This is Green Machine, level 232. It was a I think this was a 150. It's got some really good stats already. Well, I can't get into the menu. 12,800 health and 450 melee. Yeah. So I increased this size of the base, made it walkable all the way around, put a couple of little windows in here. Kind of gotta go around this glass part now. I added a little bit upper decking. We've got some RGs going here. I added all this upper decking right here and some glass see-through just to give some light down there. Got this garden going, and here's where I'm going to line up. I think there's 10 in this map, 10 artifacts. We have one artifact. And that was actually near the Wyvern Trench. It's just a little tunnel that goes through. There was like one spider in there. Super easy to get that one. Just went in there to see what was going on, and we came out with those. So this RG right here is a baby of that guy, and this girl over here, which has some really cool colors. It's hard to see. And that one is a super RG baby too. They've got some really good buffed up stats from imprinting, and yeah. So anyway, I've got stairways to go down from up there now. Used to be just a single stairway over here. We got 2 stairways to go up and down. But yeah, the S Plus update has been weird. One good thing is now you can craft, if you learn S Plus items, you can now craft them in the smithy. You don't have to go over to that little round crafting station thing. Same with the, let's see, fabricator, S Plus fabricator. Now crafting, if you've learned an S Plus like air conditioner, it's now in there, or refrigerator. You can now craft those from the proper areas. Now they revamped the pool system and it's totally bonked, I think, but I'm having trouble getting into the menu of things today. So they put the pool items up here, and you can now make blueprints and stuff of regular building stuff. Anyway, the pool thing is just seems totally messed up to me. Let's see, if I wanted to pull, I don't know if I have any. Pull that. Now it brings up a menu. As long as you can click on something in here, it will bring up a menu. But if I just go to metal, I wonder if I can pull. Last time I crashed doing this, so I could just refining forge. Pull. See if we crash. And we crashed. We did. We crashed. S Plus. The pool feature is crashing my client. Basically, the server still stays running, but yeah, the mod author has said the mod development kit is causing the issues most likely, and when that's fixed, then the S Plus issues will be fixed. But that's what you have. That's what happens when you try to blend it into vanilla with like these pull menus, and yeah, you're gonna get some ARC issues mixed in with your mod, when the mod basically was just, you know, additional commands and workarounds for stuff that didn't work in ARC. But I like to have fun, so I wanted these stairs and some different stuff from the S Plus, but I don't know if I'll be using it too much. I mean, I'm going to use it throughout this series, but we'll see. I'm sure they'll get stuff fixed, but I don't need all this stuff. But once you start using S Plus, you pretty much got to use, you know, your whole base is S Plus, and then if anything goes wrong, you don't have a base. If you were to unload the mod, you'd have to start building all over again. But all right, I'm gonna cut to some clips of random stuff and things, and then I'll see you on the next video, or at the end of those clips. Then I'll go over what's coming up next. But what's coming up next is leveling up, getting to the higher end stuff so we can continue caving and to go on a couple of caving adventures. So I will see you in the next video. It's been Mark Allen. Bye-bye. Hello, Mark Allen, back again. Hey, I'm on the hunt for some oil. I I keep running out of oil. I found a little bit, and my Beetle makes a little bit, whatever that thing is. And I need gas. I'm running into where I need to keep generator running and stuff. So flying from the old place to here, just exploring, I noticed some oil rocks that were up on a snowy mountain. And on the way through, I also noticed this T-Rex, Alpha T-Rex, level 100, 70,000 health, mini boss. I was slowly messing with it, giving it some fire right in it. I could kill it. And there's a griffin. But I was trying to save it for Anita. She kind of lost her wyvern to a giga, and she was going to get a new egg and hatch it. We have eggs. I think she wants a high one again. And if she hatched it, I wanted her to maybe try to finish off that T-Rex, that Alpha T-Rex, and get a bunch of levels quick. So, because she was kind of bummed on losing a really strong lightning wyvern. But yeah, up here on this snowy mountain hill, flying over. Before I had really good fur, I just would keep going. But I noticed there was some what looked like oil rocks. So I figured if there's oil rocks, maybe there's oil vein. And so I made an oil pump. And I am now up here hunting around for the oil sources. At least get the oil rocks while I'm here. And if there's no vein, then that's fine. We will always get some underwater. But yeah, I mean, if there's oil veins on here, that's going to be ideal. Because then, ideal, yeah. One of those words. Because then we don't have to worry about it. Just come get some, make our gas and whatever else we need. And right here's an oil rock, slightly disguised by snow cover. So let's mine it up, see what we get. And about 26 oil. And there was about, looks like 2 or 3 around here, and I'm sure there's more on the mountaintop, but there's one behind me, and then this one I'm getting ready to get. That one gave us 22, so yeah, you know, you could make trips and mine your oil here. But what we really want would be an oil vein, like on scorched earth, which, I mean, oil, you know, I guess it just, once you got an oil well, then you're set. But that would kind of be like in real life too. You could have even a crappy oil well and have a little bit of income constantly. So we want some oil income is what I'm after here. And there's a water vein, so looking up. Yeah, and that's the first thing I spotted, so I was wondering if there was oil veins, and lo and behold, look over there. A greasy rock. It's got to be an oil vein. And here we are on the map, which is hard to see. It's in the shadow. And, of course, every time you want to do something productive, you get attacked by stupid pigs. Daedons? Could be worse. Could be something bigger and badder. Even though these guys are healthy and hard to kill, so. Yeah. You'll have to pardon my voice. I've always got something going on, and right now, it is. I had a sneezing fit. Others around me have actually been sick. I haven't been sick, but man, I sure sound like it right now. Sick of, can't hardly breathe out of my nose right this second, but look at that. Oil well, activate. Oh yeah, we're rich. We're oil rich. It means we have all the gasoline we need forever on this map. And where there's one oil node, there's usually a few more. So we don't need them, but there's got to be some more. There's the water well again, water node. So it's begging you to build a base up here in the frosty mountains. That's 14 degrees. That's lucky. I'm sure it gets super cold at night, and different times, different days on the server is going to pretty much try to kill you up here. So I don't think this is the worst area. Some of those other mountains over there are the worst. Right down below me, looks like another oil node to the left right there. Definitely looks like another. Wow, look at this guy. He got stuck on the end of the lava river. And if that volcano erupts, it's going to burn him up real good. Should be down there getting some raw fish from it, but that's okay. Hey, after getting all the riches of the oily mountains, I felt like a tame. Actually, this guy came and attacked me when I was doing something else. I can't remember exactly. Oh, I remember now. Duh. I was on my horse out here just playing around, being all horseified, jumping around, frolicking through the woods. And this one, I don't know, I think it's 145 or one, yeah, it's 145, female saber-tooth, attacked my horse. And the horse kicked it long enough to make it run away. And it ran back in here and got trapped, so I went ahead and put a couple of arrows in it and got me a saber-tooth now. And I called it Kitty. Kitty. And I think it's kind of gray with green stripes, so I think it's kind of cool. High level. Never know when you need kitties for caving, stuff like that. I still want a thylacoleo, but this kitty will fit in smaller holes than the thylo, so. And at a 145 and then tamed up and leveled up, ought to be really good. Really good. Add it to our arsenal of stuff and things. Whoa! And it jumps a little. And it swims not very good. Oh. Hello, Mark Allen back again. Off on another adventure of, I found one of these guys, an otter. I didn't even know they were on the map. I figured somewhere they might be. Very few of the ponds have fish in them, but and this pond I was swimming around in, it was super neat. It's got all this seaweed and salmon and lots of different fishes. But as I was swimming around in it, thinking how neat it was, I saw this girl was actually in there getting a fish or something. And then I lost track of it, and there we go. Hey, the first fish was real small I gave it, and didn't do a whole lot of taming, but this one was a huge salmon, and it finished it up. So it's going to depend on the size of fish that you give them. Aw, so cute, the cuteness. It's going to depend on the size of fish you give them, how much taming they get from it. Yeah, but I'm going to have to record a little bit more of swimming in that water down there, as it was really, really cool. It's nighttime now. It's not so cool down in there, but it took me a while to find this otter again and drag the fish up the hill. They get kind of heavy, so. And I'm actually on an RG that I just recently got also. Stamina King, because it came with 3,900 stamina after taming, which is pretty high. Pretty high. Okay, I'm going to be back in a minute with some base improvements. If I haven't already done that segment, I think it will be next. Bye.